Translation Nuggets 2. We humans tend to forget easily. The passage of time is one of the reasons. Also the wicked one, he as always, has a way of making man to go contrary to the true word of God. These nuggets are made up of wisdom and prophecies. They come to pass in ways that only the wise, by the mercy of God, will recognize them. Remember all the prophecies of old that pointed to the coming of Jesus Christ, and evidences that confirm his messiahship. People still missed him, because he came in simplicity. It will happen again. Scroll 2 and 3 deal with some topics that should interest us greatly. A future president will be elected that shows warmth towards religion and the poor. Most people will love him. His deeds for the less fortunate and religion will move the people. His insight will look good and able to work with our enemies well for a while. He will say, "Come together as one, and carry on with each his own doctrine, as before." Then they move towards uniting church and state. I was surprised to see so many foolish Protestants fall for this. It looked good to the people and him. But unknowingly, he makes a fatal move. The Antichrist tricks him and the people later. Now a strong law is passed, and a strong delusion sets in. Tribulation starts. Watch, I come quickly. I, Jesus, have sent mine angel to testify to the churches. And, if any man takes away from this prophecy, I'll remove his part from my book of life. I am the offspring and the root of David, the bright and morning star. Watch, I say. I was shown a religious figure that controls the world and church. The Antichrist will come out of the false church seed: Cain, Babel, Jezebel, Babylon, Roman Catholics. Christ is called the Lamb, the false Christ is called Beast. Reverend 13:18. 666 is a religious idolatry number associated with gold. 2 Chron. 9:13. A pope arises, a world genius, that is able to work with governments, world leaders and all church systems. I see the Jews fascinated by him. He controls much gold. His speed is cunning and craftiness. He will move the world in the most diabolical plan ever. The same prince that tried to overthrow heaven is with him. The communists are started by him. When he spoke, the whole world looked. Watch, for he is close. I see him as a fallen star. When the Jews start to build the temple, and associate with other religious figures, the rapture is near. I saw the Pope and the Jews in the headlines often. When I entered my ministry, the Lord told me the USA would change its two-party system. This makes way for church and state around rapture time. For some this is hard to see now. But church and state will definitely unite, but not the bride. One of many causes, money and inner turmoil in the country. Vision is true. Sometimes, it may look like Satan will go in another direction, but watch. He will have to come back to what has been spoken at the end time. When the false apostate churches unite with states, bride raptures, but tribulation saints go through. Now Jesus told me, he will remove his bride, because judgment is ready to fall on the nations. He said, he would protect certain people of USA left, and Israel's true seed. For some are tribulation saints. Read each and all of these events several times. Something new will be seen each time, like hidden treasure. Many will be healed this way too. Study the word apostate as you look for the coming of the Lord. If you study it right, you will stay away from the apostate.
Jesus is coming.